I'm live apparently. So, evening guys, welcome to another episode of the Bearded Berserker with me, Matt. Hope you're having a fantastic evening wherever you are, whatever you're doing. And I'm just going to move this slightly because it's all going a bit weird. And basically, I'm doing a live catch up. Stuff that's going on, stuff that's going to be happening, stuff that's going on with me. And so cool. Now, first of all, hello, whoever that one is on there. I've not got any comments coming up. I don't know how I can get comments working. I have no idea. What does that button do? Top chat. Some messages, such as potential spam, live chat. All messages are visible. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy. Learn more. I don't want to learn more. Just, I don't know. What will happen? Does a chat come up? I don't know. Any, oh, nothing fucking ever works properly. Does chat work? Share, mute microphone. I don't want to mute microphone. What is that? Hide all chat messages. I don't want to see chat messages. Does anyone? Someone asked me a question. See if it pops up because I noticed there's two viewers viewing. Live chat. All messages are visible. So show me like. Welcome to live chat. It will start. Fucking hell. What? Where's the questions gone? Are the questions coming up? I don't know. Hey, Bearded Berserker, hope things are cool from Glenn Marlowe. Hello, cheers. Sorry about wearing glasses. I can't see. I can see all right myself. Can't see questions coming up. So, reading glasses. So, yeah, all's good here, thanks. And so, basically, what I'm doing this evening is kind of like a catch up. Stuff that's going on, stuff that I'm going to be doing, and stuff like that. I've got loads of reviews coming up. Before I start, for those of you that don't know what I'm doing, I'm purely trying to show you guys that there is a load of different options out there, and rather than shelling money out into massive companies, I'm here trying to support the smaller companies, brands, individuals that are making some amazing products on the market, whether it's clothing, beard products, skin products, hair products, all sorts of bits and pieces. So that's what I'm doing here. I did a review earlier on today for Be Defiant hoodie, which is now online, and I've got more reviews coming up. Another one from the Pure collection, another one from Barber's Bay. I've got another one for some t-shirts that came through this morning from Dirt or Die from the States. Had a review the other day of Scumbags UK clothing, so I've got loads of stuff coming up. Got quite a mad thing happening in a week or so's time, just before the end of January. So that should be a good one. And I'm trying to I know I'm primarily doing skin products, beard products, and everything else like that. But I'm trying to sort of now do crafts and stuff like that. And so if there's anyone out there wants me, Greybeard 80, hi bro, you alright? I hope you're having a good evening. I'll tell you what, my beard looks a state. It's going to come up to March soon, so I'm going to have it styled and everything. So any ideas on how you want to see it styled or what you think might look half decent. It's funny, I've got these little bits here that are only just kind of grown down to there since March of last year. I've got this bit that's grown all the way down here, and the side bits are growing. It will be nice to get it sort of trimmed and kind of some sort of style, but I don't know. And what I'm going to be doing in a couple of months as well is I've now got something that's called the Bearded Berserker Badge of Honour. So my favourite product and thing that I love the most, personally in my opinion, and that I review, is going to get the Bearded Berserker Badge of Honour, so that they can slap it on their website, their product, Instagram and stuff like that. And it's kind of just a nice way of me saying, look, it's a top product. So it hasn't got to be something massive. It can be a tiny little bottle of beard oil or something. Hell looks better than mine, bro. No. The thing is with beards and stuff, when I first started growing a beard, it was like, I don't know whether you've heard of that sort of male model, Josh Mario John, or whatever his name is, Spizowski or whatever. He had a beard and hair, and it was like, I'm going to grow one like that. And typically, I've started growing a beard. It looks nothing like that. I'm not straightening it or anything. It's the way nature's intended it. And that's the cool thing with beards. We're all completely different. I mean, this bit up for me at the front, the sort of goatee bit, is ridiculously thick and everything else. These side bits are a little bit wispy and a little bit thin. But I'm just kind of growing it to actually fully grow a year out, see what happens. Then afterwards, work out whether I'm going to sort of just take it up to sort of like that sort of thing, or keep the length on it, or just keep on growing it and sort of end up with some Gandalf thing. Look at the mug. What a fantastic mug out. Yeah, I noticed the other day, just after I was doing a review, and I thought my coffee tasted a bit weird. A stainless steel mug had rust in it, so it wasn't stainless. And so I was actually drinking rust, and it wasn't particularly pleasant. So yeah, now I've been reduced to using this Manly beverage holder. So, questions to you guys, right? Because I'm looking at diversifying and stuff like that. Is there any things that you would like to kind of see me review? If so, stick it up and I'll have a look. And because I want to try and help promote as many different small brands, small companies, individuals and families that are making sort of products and crafts and stuff like that. I'm not interested about massive products out there. I've done mass produce or a couple of bits on them, and in my opinion they sucked. And believe it or not, when I first started this, I'd done a couple of reviews, and the companies that watched the reviews afterwards were not happy with what I'd done and what I was saying about their products, that they literally told me to take it down. It was like, well, everything I'm doing on my channel is kind of like, it's all my opinion, it's all completely unbiased. If I go out and get something or something comes through and I don't like it, I will say for whatever reason why I don't like it. But these two companies were like, no, we want that taken down now because it's not what we feel our products are like and everything. It was like, well, that is what your products are like from a consumer's kind of point of view, which I am a consumer, because there is nothing worse with beard products. I mean, let's face it, the market is just obliterated with beard products here, there, and everywhere. And there's nothing worse than spending hard-earned cash on some beard oil, balm, butter, or whatever. You get it home, and it's like, well, this is shit. I've just paid 20 quid on something that I can't bloody stand, and it just sits there gathering dust. I mean, there's a couple up there that is just like, I'm not going to be using those. One that came with a set that I got as a Secret Santa Christmas party. So there is some really dodgy stuff out there. And in a couple of sort of like sentences of advice, whenever you do go out and looking for products and stuff, always read the label of what's going in it. Sorry, question coming up. What's that say? Would you like to see some reviews on beard washers? Yeah, I have done. Excuse me, a few reviews on beard washers. I have done. I've done the beard wash from Don Juan. I've also reviewed the Michaels beard wash, and I've also reviewed the Banging Beards beard wash as well as a few bars of soap as well, the Fenrir Rising soap, and I've also reviewed the black charcoal soap bar from Audacious Beard Company. And there is some good stuff out there, because obviously you don't want to start using the shampoo that's on your head and start whacking that in your beard, because it's completely different. It's kind of too strong, the stuff you use on your hair, and the next thing you'll do is just basically strip all the oils out of your beard. So which is why you go for a beard wash that kind of keeps it clean and everything else, but doesn't strip all the natural oils out of your beard, because there's nothing worse than sort of like red chin itch and everything else like that, and itchiness. So I always use these, and then literally as it's kind of towel dried, I'll then stick about 6 to 8 drops of beard oil through it, try and hold some of that moisture into it. Might blow dry on occasion. Look, what the hell's going on there? Oh. Tell which side I laid on this afternoon when I fell asleep. So yeah, I mean, I've done loads of beard product reviews and stuff like that now. Loads of them, literally probably about 70 odd beard oils and balms and stuff like that. And there is some damn fine stuff out there in the UK at the moment that I mean, if you're not sure, I'm going to put my glasses now. I'm getting bloody seeing. I'll drop my glasses. The questions come up. Hi, and sorry for being late. That's all right, not a problem. I hope you're well. And basically, it's just to catch up with stuff that's going on. Now Christmas is out of the way, because that was a pain in the backside this year. Because for a change, we thought what we'd do, me and the missus, is rather than waking up in the morning, opening the Christmas presents, having lunch, and then in the afternoon, everything's done and dusted, we thought as we're just down the road from Sandringham where the Queen is, we thought we're going to basically annoy them Christmas morning. So we woke up dead early, about fucking 4 o'clock in the morning, all the way down to Sandringham, and we waited from 4 o'clock in the morning till about 11:15 when we were let through the gates. Saw the Queen, the royals and everything else, and they were literally gone quicker than you can make a sandwich. Prince Philip didn't run anyone over, which was a bonus. And basically by the time we got home, cooked lunch, opened the presents, we were absolutely shot to shit, and basically it made Christmas even shorter than it normally would do. But it was nice to do something different for a change. So yeah. But yeah, every 6 months now. Might be doing it every 4 months. I don't know how it's going to work yet. But I'm going to be doing my Bearded Berserker badge. What's that saying? Kate is stunning. I can't possibly comment on that. I have met her several times. I'm not going to comment on that. The thing is, everyone can look really, really good. If you've got people doing... I just think you see all these magazines and stuff on TV of everybody famous, no matter who it is, and they all look stunning. And then you see a picture of them or something like that, or see them up close when they're just normal and they look completely different. And just to say that having seen Kate in the media and seeing her several times very close and very personal, completely different person to the fact that she'd walk past you in the street and you wouldn't even recognise her. So not everything in life is cracked up as it's supposed to be, and never judge a book by its covers. That's what I say. And that's the thing, even I could possibly look half decent if I had hairstylists, makeup artists and stuff like that every time I left the house. So yeah. But if anyone has any questions, please feel free to type up or whatever. I've got me reading specs with me because I'm getting bloody old. And I've noticed as well that time is just sliding past, you know. The older I'm getting, the quicker time goes. School summer holidays when I was young used to last for years. Now I'm getting old, it's just going past quicker. Wake up in the morning, have breakfast, go to work, come home from work, do a bit of Instagramming, do some reviews on YouTube, have something to eat, wake up, do it again. It is, I wouldn't say it's like Groundhog Day, but what's that? Oh, I sneeze, stuck my glasses in my eyes. What's your top 3 beard growing tips? Top 3 beard growing tips. Number 1, don't fuck around with it. I've not had this trend since I started growing it in March. I've heard stories of horrendous barbers that will start cutting one side, because with my beard it looks like my right hand side is actually lower than my, but they are both exactly the same. It's just this one's seems to have a bit more springiness and go upwards. But people will, I agree on the age. I need to spec since I hit 40. Nothing wrong with that. But growing tips is, make sure if you are having it trimmed, you go to a barber that you trust. A lot of these barbers out there say that they do beards for a £5 or a £10 and stuff like that. Evening, Oakies. How are you? You all right? Just basically doing a catch up on here and what's been going on. And at the moment, going through top tips of growing a beard. Number 1 is don't keep getting it cut every week, couple of weeks and stuff like that. Because obviously you're taking away the length, and I still don't know what style beard I'm going to have March once I've grown the full beard out. I'm literally going to go to a barber's, one that I trust, that's reputable, to say, hey, Oppies, and basically I'm going to sit down with him and see what suits my face. If he doesn't come up with anything, I'm just going to keep it going. And always do your homework on the barber, because I have a friend at work who had a massive beard, probably came down to about here. He went to a local barber's. All good for measured your beard recently. Me, no idea. All I know is it never measured my beard, to be honest. All I know is it comes down to there. Another great tip is have it trimmed to get the ends off once every week, every 6 weeks. Yeah, that's true. There's nothing wrong with having it trimmed and everything, just taking the ends off and making it look neat and tidy. And that's the thing, the reason I haven't had it done is not necessarily because I'm growing this whole year thing and everything else, but it's kind of like, I don't know what style to have it done at, whether to have it shorter down here to a point and then across, whether to have it squared off, whether to have it American style and rounded. I don't know. I'm certainly not touching my tash. because I absolutely love my tash. Another top tip with growing a beard is don't use hair shampoo on your beard because it will ruin it, it will dry it out horrendously. Always use a beard shampoo, beard soap bar, something like that, and be gentle with it. See, 1 second, I'm just lipping behind me to that pot that's just here. Dun, 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 the pot of doom. And behind. No. Now, when I first started growing a beard combs are quite important, okay? I didn't know that they were important. I thought a comb was just a comb, which was a comb. And I started just using a plastic comb. Until I started watching videos on growing a beard because I didn't know what a massive thing it was out there. And apparently regular sort of cheap 30p throwaway combs have got horrible little jagged bits that can kind of like snag on the hair, cut it, damage it and stuff like that. So you need a beard comb. Now when I first started growing a beard, I was using kind of one of these. This is a wooden comb. As you can see, they're kind of almost handmade. There's no nasty jagged bits stuck in between. Failing that, if you don't want to use that and you've got a thicker beard, you can obviously use a beard brush. This is one of OP's beard brushes, ball bristle brush, absolutely fantastic. And I do use this once I've washed my beard, but it's kind of a bit thinner, hydrated, if you know what I mean. So that and that is fine. But I have found that because my beard is getting longer and thicker and everything like that, that I am now using a wider tooth comb, almost like a pick, if you know what I mean, which kind of goes through the beard nice and easy. It doesn't snag, it doesn't tangle, it doesn't pull on anything. And as you can see, the same as these, they're all cut nicely. And the glasses again. Got me OP's beard coat, something like that. Yeah, OP's is brilliant. I love the stuff that OP's does. Like I said, there are some amazing stuff out there on the market. One of my favourites from OP's, wherever I put it, it's over here. Bam, bam, bam. See, I know where everything is in here. Is their fresh coffee beard balm, and also their black honey oil. Thanks, Glenn. Glad you're enjoying the brush. And OP's is a good brand, to be honest, and I'm not just saying that because OP's is online watching me. I mean, it's a good brand, you know. I was surprised with it because when stuff turns up in the post for me to review and look at, I don't know what it's like. I've never used it before, and OP's is actually really good. The fresh coffee is fantastic, just the right amount of beeswax in that, and the black honey beard oil is fantastic as well. And the trouble is, I've found with having such a massive collection of beard oils, balms and stuff like that, that the stuff that I actually really love, I don't use because I don't want it running out and stuff like that. So I tend to use the stuff that's kind of like, yeah, it's all right, or I've got a lot of, or whatever. So I save the best stuff for best because I like smelling good when I go out and treating my beard properly. And so it's OP's is a fantastic beard company. There's loads of UK ones that are fantastic. I'm not just saying that because OP's are online. You've got OP's, you've got Devilishly Bearded, you've got Audacious Beard Company, another great one. Savage Alchemy, the Pure Collection as well. You've also got, what else we got up here? Barber's Bay do some fantastic scents and beard products as well. Beard Pilot. North Sea Beard Co is another good one. Lakeland Beard Care is really good. One nice balm that I did try recently was the Rune Silk Beard Balm. That's quite nice. I've got loads of stuff. Iron Barber as well, one from Russia. That's quite a cool one. That was a mulled wine scented beard balm. So that was quite a cool one. But yeah, so, but like I say, it's very touch and go when you order stuff because you don't know what it's going to be like when it turns up, which is why I'm trying to do these reviews to try and help the small little brands out there get their products onto the market and sort of see what they're like and give you guys honest opinion, which is what it's all about. Any other questions from anyone? Please feel free to ask. Do my hair, get my hair done again. It's getting long. Silver's showing through. Down. And again, can't really escape the silver with the grey and the beard. always mystified me how this bit always looks longer. In every single photo I've done from Instagram and every review I do online, this bit always seems to sort of like right down here, and this bit's like boing up there. But it is actually exactly the same length. It's not thicker one side. I think it's because I've got more silver in this side of the beard than this side of the beard. It's darker on this side, so it kind of like shows up more. But they are both weird, just a freak of nature, that's all I am. But no, if there's anything you guys want to see me do review, look out on the channel, please feel free to get in touch. I'm also going to be doing some giveaways as well, because I've got a lot of products and stuff like that. So I've got a lot of small tins of balms and oils and stuff like that. So in the next time I go live, I'm going to do a giveaway, which will probably be in a couple of weeks' time. What we've got here just means you have more elasticity in your left side, and it's common. Nice to know I'm common. Thank you very much. Hi Matt, anything in the post today? Barbers Bay. Yes, there was. Hello Barbers Bay, by the way. There was something in the post today, and that is going to be one of the next reviews. Where did I put it? That one's there. And the missus is still in the box, which is just here. Yep, there is a review coming up. I've lost my glasses again. I'm going bloody senile. What the bloody hell is going on? Come on here to do a respectable video. And I've put my glasses down. I've lost them. I can't call the wife because she'll think I'm stupid. Never mind. Yes, I found them. Back again. Sorry. Yeah, there was the snake venom beard oil, which is thick old stuff, which I'm going to be doing a review of either tomorrow or the next day. And for the missus, because it's our 16th anniversary coming up, together 17 years, married 16, he sent through a bottle of his famous Gigi anniversary edition perfume blessing, which the missus loves this stuff. She drinks it. So I'm going to be doing a review of that either tomorrow or Sunday when I get home from work. And that snake venom, I tell you what, that's good old stuff with that agar wood and everything else. Really thick. I'm not going to spoil it all now, but if you can just see that in there, how thick that stuff is. That's almost like a, I was going to say an oil, but of course it's oil, it's beard oil. But that is some potent stuff. And I'm not going to get into the details of it. Yes, Barbers Bay, thank you for sending that through. I was going to get in touch with you after this. And Barbers Bay, one of the best things that I've experienced from Barbers Bay, other than the fact that he's the Willy Wonka of the scent world, I'll tell you what, that bloke, if you turned around and said, I want mushroom and turkey scented something, he would be able to do it. He's one person that a while ago he messaged me and said, if you could have your ultimate sort of scent of a beard oil, what would it be? And I turned around and I was like, it's given something interesting to think of. I love honey mead and mead, Viking and everything else like that. Always drunk it. And so I said, honey mead. My God, he sent through honey mead beard oil, and it was literally like, cool, good to see it's turned up. Yeah, it's turned up this morning. And the honey mead beard oil that he come out, it's just like, hang on, what's that? Barbers Bay's awesome. Oh, nice to see my missus watching. I thought she was in there watching TV. She's why I snuck in at the review room and done this. It was like, I don't want to watch her program. So, yeah, she's watching as well. And thank you, Barbers Bay, from Mrs. Me, Price, whatever. But yeah, all good fun growing a beard. But I still don't know what to do with it. I thought about plaiting it. I thought about just putting it in a ponytail. What's that? No, I'm watching. Cool. So, yeah. But any questions out there, please feel free to ask. Anything you want me to review, please feel free to get in touch. I'm over on Instagram. There's Viking Beard Matt, and obviously I'm on here as Bearded Berserker. But we need to support basically small businesses, small companies, small brands, individuals and families in this country, and not keep playing our money into these big companies that couldn't give a shit what they're pumping out there and just selling stuff of their name because of their name. I mean, imagine it, right? You come up with this idea for a fantastic trainer. You make this beautiful training shoe, whatever you want to call it, trainer, sneaker, How the hell are you supposed to get that onto the market with these massive giant trainer companies and sports companies out there? You don't stand a hope in hell. They've got millions that they can shell out onto advertising, promoting, and getting loads of famous people to wear their trainers to make it look cool, so everyone else goes out and buys them. These little people out there haven't got a chance. Barber's Bay, I love your perfume. Thank you so much. There's Mrs. She loves the GG. Yes, we know you love that. Yeah, what's that? Message retracted. All right, now she's gone again. So yeah, we need to sort of like support these really small little companies and groups and brands and businesses and individuals that are making amazing products. Because if we don't, they're just going to, well, what was the point in us doing that? And they are caring about their products. The ingredients they're using in them is absolutely amazing. And I will never buy anything mainstream again from any beard company, to be honest. But any other questions out there? Because I'm just rabbiting now. So yeah, next review is coming up. I've got another one for the Pure collection. Barber's Bay, I love your perfume. Thank you. Glenn Marlowe, hey Matt, how about competition beard oil as a prize? I'm sure there are plenty of willing companies who will help out. I always look after my fans and their big hairy husbands. I'm not big. I am trying to get fit because I'm trying to look after all of this, and I've kind of like forgotten about everything down below. And so I'm trying to get fit. I wouldn't call myself big. It's just the camera angles that does that. Smoke and mirrors. But yeah, I'm going to be doing competitions and everything else like that. And I just want to keep this as real, and as this whole thing that I'm doing is not about me, you know. It's not about me. I don't want millions upon millions of people out there watching and like, oh, you're fan. No, I'm just here about the products and trying to get them shown out to as many people as I can and help the little companies and businesses and brands out there. But yeah, any other questions? So yeah, you got Pure Collection review coming up in a few days' time. You've also got the t-shirts that are behind me, which is Dirt or Die, and there's another one on the door here. Dirty Diana t-shirt that I'm going to be reviewing. Also got Barber's Bay review coming up as well. Loads of stuff, and a fairly big thing happening within the next week or so as well. So I'm a busy little chappy at the moment. Cough it up, mate. Oh. Any other questions? Obies, I'll send you some more stuff soon, and we'll supply your next competition too. That is very kind of you. So I've just had a message on screen. I don't know, because I'm not into all this technology and stuff like that, which is why you never see flashing images and stuff like that and music playing and stuff. Everybody smash that like button and give support. To be honest, I'm not about getting likes and subscribers and stuff like that. If the people that are out there are watching a video and they like it, that is enough for me, you know. I would obviously like to get more subscribers so that I can get the products from these small little brands and everything out there to a bigger audience, which I'm trying to do as well through my Instagram, and hook up my Instagram and link it all together and everything. But as long as there are people out there interested, I'm just going to keep on doing what I'm doing. I'm trying to keep it real. I'm just a regular bloke with a wife, 2 little yappy dogs. I go to work, I come home, and I'm just me, you know. I can't be anything else in life, so I'm just me. And I had a question the other day, which was quite an interesting one, right? Why is it whenever you have photos taken on Instagram, why is it only kind of like your top half and never the whole body, and sort of like the full top and trousers and everything else? It's basically because I hate my legs. And the reason that I hate my legs is when I was a kid, I was involved in a very, hang on, what's that saying? Got to run, catch up soon. All right, not a problem. Take care, Barber's Bay. When I was young, I got involved in a ridiculously nasty car accident, and which I had my right leg completely smashed up, okay? Completely obliterated it. Since then, it's kind of always been my Achilles heel, if it was, and I don't like it, you know. I've had nothing but problems with it over the years since I was 7. to the point that every time it's cold outside and winter and everything, I have to wear leggings under my jeans and under my work gear because the cold just literally cripples me and brings me to my knees. My wife knows this because it's been like that ever since we've met and everything. And so that is why you never see any full-length photos of me online. It's because I hate my leg. It works, don't get me wrong, and everything else, but the amount of hassle I've had with it in some respects, and please don't take this the wrong way, I would have rather have got, when I was young and 7 years old when this originally happened, I'd rather have had my leg taken off and had it amputated than to have almost kind of gone through what I did go through in order to have it rebuilt. Because obviously it just mentally scarred me at school, and then going through school I got bullied and picked on because I was in a wheelchair and constantly backwards and forwards and everything from hospitals and stuff. So that is why you will only see a kind of like top part photo. So there you go, bit of stupid interesting-ish information for you, but I'm going to knock it off soon. If anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask before I sign off. And thank you to OPs who are going to send some bits and pieces for the next competition that I do, which will be when I go live in a couple of weeks' time. So please join me for that. I will be putting notifications up on Instagram, and I will be announcing it through my videos and everything. It's going to be another live one. And I think on the next video, I'm going to have the missus reading out questions rather than me keep going. Because several times I've nearly poked my eye out with my arms and my glasses. Any other questions out there? Any questions from Mrs. Santa? Who's probably watching. Probably not. Who knows? No, she's probably switched off as well. Thank you for the support as always. That's all I'm here to do. Like I said, I'm not here about myself. I'm here about the small brands and just trying to get their products out there. Keep up the killer vids, Hoss. I wouldn't call them killer. I'm just trying to be natural and do what I've done. I'm not like kind of one of these jumping, singing and dancing, like pingy graphics everywhere, because I'll leave that to the youth of today or whatever they do now. Who fucking knows? Because I'm old and it's hard enough for me to work out when I went onto live this afternoon or this evening to find messages coming up on the screen. So don't expect anything fancy with this YouTube channel. But no, thank you guys, and like I say, massive thanks to each and every one of you that's liking, subscribing, commenting, following over on Instagram, watching videos on here. I'm trying to do the best that I can, and one thing that I am priding myself is you will notice each and every video I do. down with the youth of today in it, is that because there are people sending me products through to look at, review and tell you guys about, least I can do is learn about them. So you will notice each and every single one of my videos that I've done, all 105 of them, there are no cuts. It is every single video is done in one take. And believe it or not, some of the videos have taken more than 15 takes in order to get it right. I've dropped coffee over myself, spilled beard all over myself. Thanks for the live, you and Kim. Take it easy. Thank you, Dave the Wood Barber. But thank you guys. Have a great evening. Look forward to seeing you in the next review, which will be going up either tomorrow or Sunday. Might be tomorrow night. Might be Sunday. Might be tomorrow night. Hopefully. But that's going to be Barber's Bay, and that is going to be the snake venom oil that they have sent through. I think I'll put it back up on the shelf. No, it's there. So this is the next review coming up, and that'll be tomorrow or Sunday. I did review the Gigi or Gigi beard perfume that they sent through, but I'm going to be reviewing this bad boy, and this is some thick old stuff like that. I don't know whether the video is picking that up, but that is ridiculously thick. That's like car oil. So it's going to be interesting to see what that's like. But thank you guys. Have a great evening. Keep looking after each other. Keep on taking care of each other. And keep on growing those beards. And I look forward to seeing you on the next episode of The Bearded Berserker. Have a great evening, guys. Thank you. Now I've got to work out how to stop the bloody... Does that stop? Hey, bye.